My phone used to be my biggest distraction for Allah. Now it's helping me to get closer to Him. Let's be real, most of us have at least one social media app and probably like 3 or 4 food delivery apps, plus lots of games and things like that. And we can use that to our advantage by actually installing apps that help us get closer to our religion. I used to think tech equal distraction, but then I realized it depends on how you use tech and how you can use it to increase your Imaan and your faith in Islam. So today I'm going to show you some apps that I use, and these are like really core apps that I think a lot of people have probably heard of, but I like to use simple, clear, nice apps. And I managed to turn my phone into a tool that helps me with the akhirah, which is the afterlife. First things first, if you're missing Salah because your phone distracted you, then your tech could be getting in the way. So what I use is the Pillars app for prayer times, and I've been using this for like a long time. It's simple, clean, no ads. I think you will absolutely love it. It's like free as well, and you can control all the notifications and things, so it's not doing azan just in the middle of some random time. And what I love is just how clean it is and just how nice it is, and just I love using this app. So yeah, I just want to thank the people that created it. It's a fantastic app. Secondly is the Quran app. You need a good Quran app on your phone, and I know a lot of people have got lots of different Quran apps. Remember back in the day, iQuran was like a really big app that a lot of people use, and I used that for a very long time. And then I started trying out a few different sort of apps. And the one that I use a lot now is called Al Quran. You could get that on the App Store. I'm pretty sure you could get it on Android as well. What I love again is that it's clean, it's simple. There's no pop-ups, no distractions. It allows you to like bookmark where you are, and you know it's got fantastic sort of recitation. It's got translations as well. One of the big reasons why I love it is that it's got the clear Quran translation. So this is a translation that I bought of the Quran as a book in itself, and I love the fact that it's available in this app. It's just very easy to access that translation as I'm reading the Quran. So that's the main reason why I've kind of used this app, and I kind of don't use the book as much anymore, just because it's so easy and just handy and just available all the time. Also, I'm trying to memorize parts of the Quran, so it's good to have reciters in the app as well. So like if there's a bit I'm not sure about, I can just quickly play it. Yeah, I could do Quran in the car, I could do Quran while walking. Sometimes, you know, I might even do Quran while, you know, waiting for my chai in Chaiwala or Non-Stop, one of those shops. But, you know, it's just so amazing. It's just available all the time, and I'm sure a lot of people are using it already. Another app that I absolutely love is Dhikr and Dua. It's another really nice app, really cleanly done. I love the interface on it. And it just has all your duas and everything organized for you. So you can have it, you know, duas for the morning, duas for the evening. There's duas for like, you know, if you're like ill, if you're trying to overcome something. It's just got like loads of things in there. Like there's so many duas in there. And I think it sort of orders it in priority of the ones that are kind of considered the most beneficial, the most important. You can also do zikr using the app as well, where you can kind of just tap, and it can keep count of things. I definitely recommend people doing zikr whenever they've hit some sort of calamity or some struggle or some issue. I was going through like a big thing through my life, and it just helped massively. And I definitely kind of recommend that to people. Sometimes like my heart kind of feels a bit dry, and I just need some like a Islamic boost, just like an Iman boost, just something just to give me that extra kind of energy. So, you know, whether that's Mufti Menk, Omar Suleiman, Dr. Yasser Qadi, like all of these kind of amazing people, you can listen to so many amazing talks and things like that on podcasts and YouTube. And what I do probably a lot now is just kind of use YouTube and listen to podcasts on there, because you get the video as well. And you know, sometimes I want to watch the video, sometimes I can't have it in audio, but there's so many amazing talks out there. There's stories from reverts, there's people that talk about current affairs as well. Another podcast I listen to is Side by Side by Kazi Rahman, who's one of the guys from the Sunnah company. And another one is the Thinking Muslim as well, which is really good. There's loads of kind of apps out there, loads of videos and things like that. I honestly feel like I've learned so much about being a Muslim from watching things online that I couldn't have learned otherwise from anyone else. A really good tip is like when you do see a video, you just add it to watch later and then go back to it later on within YouTube and just kind of see all the videos that you added to watch later. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I've seen this really good thing, but you're in the middle of something and you want to listen to later, just kind of add it to your watch later playlist. Another good thing that I find is like using my calendar as well to block things out. Like definitely for Friday prayer, I kind of have my time blocked out, and everyone at work kind of knows that's the sort of time that I go to the mosque. I've also tried like blocking things out for the beginning of the day and the end of the day when I'm, planning to read Qur'an and things like that. That hasn't kind of worked as well, but definitely something I'm kind of work at the moment. I'm kind of doing it a bit too kind of ad hoc, and I'm trying to do 10 minutes of Quran every day, but when I do that kind of changes. But ideally I try and front load that to the beginning of the day, then that way I've kind of done and I've done it, and I know I've definitely done it for the day, rather than worrying about later on I need to remember to do it. So yeah, this is still a journey. I'm not like an expert by any means. I'm sure a lot of people have already started kind of using a lot of these apps, but I'm also looking at some other apps as well that I've heard a lot about. So one is the Tartil AI app, which kind of listens to your recitation and corrects it, which is like amazing. So I definitely need to kind of look into this one a lot more. I've heard a few things about it. My son's using it as well. So yeah, it seems like a really interesting app. There's also, I heard about the Dhikr app. So, it's all clean, really simple tasbih sort of counter, and can sort of help you stay on track with your zikr as well. So definitely thinking about that as well. But also another good thing that I think that would be amazing, like it's a really good zakat app. I think like calculating zakat and things like that, because of the way I have different various sort of investments and things like that, it can get quite tricky to calculate my zakat within the app. I actually find it like so much easier just to stick everything into a spreadsheet and just do it there, just have everything within one sheet. And that could be because I'm kind of more experienced in doing it like that, whereas for some other people they want to potentially use the app or anything. But I mean, I'm definitely interested. I've definitely seen much development in this area, and I've seen like Islamic finance gurus, Zakat calendar, National Zakat Foundation Zakat calendar. They've kind of given me a lot of kind of information. So I kind of use that sort of information. I've made my own kind of spreadsheet, which kind of works for me. I find like it just gives me the flexibility that I like. So yeah, if anyone else does anything like that, I'll definitely be interested in checking it out. Also, if you do use any other good apps that I haven't mentioned here, please drop it in the comments. I'm really keen to try different things out, but I'm also conscious of like people's time as well. I don't want to be using every single app up there. I want to find the apps that are like really popular, that people are really loving, and then kind of commit my time to those, rather than starting something which then later on might not be as good and then like having to quit it. So yeah, it'd be good to hear what else people like. But one thing I definitely want to highlight is that a lot of people think the phone is a distraction and tech can be very bad for you, but there is a big positive side as well. It's all down to how you use that tool. It's the same as money. You can use money for good, or you can use money for bad. So it's about trying to kind of flip our perspective and our reframing of how we use the phone. Yeah, so please drop a comment. Tell me what's the one app or habit that's helped you with your Iman. And please like, share and subscribe if this gave you any benefit. And yeah, I hope that Allah blesses us all to use our phones and our tech to help us grow and strengthen our Iman. Ameen.